What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, bringing you a player prop shop parlay video for April 21st, 2024. It is the second day of NBA playoffs, and that is what we are attacking today. I have two little write-ups that I got from the player prop shop that I'm going to detail here in just a second, that we are tagging along with a free line from Sleeper today. I'm going to mention another free line from Sleeper that they have a Sunday special bonus on. They discounted Luka's line. If you guys are seeing this in time, you guys can grab that. But I wanted to include the other one because it's for the later game. So just giving you guys a little bit of a heads up on the picks. But like I said, we're doing a player prop shop video today. I did miss my player prop shop video yesterday, so I apologize for that for the people that are following along. But we're back in action today. So just to make notice, Player Prop Shop is running a 50% off sale on every single subscription package that they have. But make note, this code draft day can only be used one time. So don't use it on like a day or a week pass because they're pretty cheap anyway. If you guys are just trying to like test it out, use this code draft day on either a month or a year pass minimum. I did the year because it just makes sense. I don't even think it's really worth doing it for the month just because you're only getting it one time. I think that if you guys are going to do it, go ahead and get the whole year because it's so cheap when you're doing it that way. I mean, 250 divided by 12 is what, like 12 bucks, something like that? 20. Okay. So it's 20 bucks a month basically that you guys are getting for that discount, which is way cheaper than what you're paying for the monthly. You're paying 99 a month. So you're basically saving 80 bucks a month if you can go ahead and get the whole year package. If you guys have that, it's only 250 bucks. It's normally 500. So that's what I did. There's the math breakdown for you. It's a pretty damn good deal. Dang it, I swore. Oh well. But yeah, it's a great deal. What Player Prop Shop is they're a done for you website. They're giving us anywhere from 20 to 30 player prop write-ups each day for whatever sport is on. So today we got like MLB. Let's see if they have some NHL. They've been kind of slacking on NHL lately. Yeah. So mainly just MLB and NBA is what they're going off of. So we're getting around 20 to 30-ish write-ups per day. Here's the packages like I mentioned before. They got the day, week, month, and year. But don't be doing these with code draft day. Definitely just do those on your own if you want to do that. But for draft day, the code, it's up until April 25th. That is the first day of the NFL draft. That's why they're running this special. So if you guys aren't doing it today, at least make sure that you guys are doing it before the 25th. That is when this ends. The link is in the description for that. You guys can go check that out. It'll be the top link in the description. So yeah, just wanted to detail the sale going on there. I've been mentioning it a couple of times, but it is huge, man. 50% off for a year and bringing it down to $20 a month is an insane no-brainer. So now going to Sleeper with what Sleeper's got going on, another little heads up here. So obviously we have our $500 deposit match. So if you guys are brand new on the app, go and use my code IOPICS when you're depositing. They'll match you up to $500. It's crazy already because Sleeper's the only one right now that's giving 500 bucks. Everyone else is just doing 100. So we're getting 4x the free money from Sleeper. And then once you guys go ahead and do that, or if you're already on Sleeper, go ahead and look for this promo. They're going to deposit match you again up to $100 when you use code PLAYOFFS. So if you're brand new, like I said, go and use my code first to get that $500 deposit match. Then after you do that, go back in, and if you have another $100 laying around, put in code PLAYOFFS when you deposit that, and they'll match you another $100. So there's $600 of free money that Sleeper's giving out right now. But because this is only for the first couple of games of NBA playoffs, they're ending. It's kind of hard and you can't see it, but they're ending it tonight at midnight. So if you guys have the availability to go in and get that deposit match, because it is ending in, let's call it 12 hours, 14 hours. So make sure you guys are capitalizing on that. And then they also have some picks on sale today. So I just wanted to mention the Luka line because it is a great line. If you guys are viewing this in time, you'll probably only have like an hour and a half by the time this video goes live. So that's why I didn't want to include it in the slip. But if you guys are viewing it early, I really do like the 26.5 Luka point line. That should be a no-brainer. But for our purposes, we are going to take the Paul George free line over 0.5 points to add on to the third leg. So I'm going to be bringing you, as always, my favorite two player prop shop write-ups. And then we're tagging along on the third line. So let's get into the plays. Make sure you guys are taking advantage of this. It's free money, and we love free money, especially on this channel. I'm going to give you guys as many opportunities to get some free money as possible because I'm always looking for the opportunities myself. So with that, first one, we are going Chris Middleton under 33.5 PRA. Despite the fact that great players play great in the playoffs, this line is set just too high for a middling Middleton who has seemingly fallen off a cliff since reaching new heights and becoming a premier scorer after the All-Star break. Numbers rarely lie, and here they paint a picture that just doesn't add up. Over the past 20 games, Middleton has only cashed this over 3 times, just 3 times in 20 games. These two teams played each other 5 times this season, one of the biggest sample sets you can have. And in every single one of those games, Middleton fell short of the over, sporting an average that doesn't even break into the 30s. Yes, this will be a fast-paced and hard-fought game. And yes, he will need to step it up to get it done. But looking at the numbers, it just makes 0 sense to bet on the over for this line. I'm taking the under clear cut. So if you guys have been following along for a little bit, you know that I'm not a big fan of Middleton either. He's kind of a bum. The line did get bumped down, I guess, not up, to 32.5, but I'm still comfortable with it. I mean, just look at these numbers. Even with Giannis out, I think that a lot of production will end up going to Dame and Bobby Portis. So Bobby is going to be starting today in for Giannis. I mean, just replacing Giannis. They're going to move the lineup around a little bit, but Bobby's normally coming off the bench. So I feel like a lot of production will go to Bobby and Dame instead of Chris Middleton. I mean, this line is crazy high for Chris regardless. He can go off every now and then. I mean, he put up 40, which is only like 8 above this line. So, I mean, he does have some potential, but I think that the logic going behind the write-up is pretty accurate as well. It would only be the 3 or whatever if we got that out of there, but since we bumped it down, it is 4. Not really worried about it. 3 out of his last 15, 0 out of his last 5, 2 out of his last 10, 0 out of the last 7 head-to-head. Everything about this is just screaming to the under. So as soon as I looked up this one, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no, definitely going to do that. It's a pretty high percentage play on the under. So that is what we are taking. Even though it is going to be relatively high-paced facing the Pacers, who are the fastest team in the NBA, I'm not really worried about that. I think that the scoring production for Chris is going to be the main factor in this PRA line. And I think the scoring production from Giannis is going to go to Dame and Bobby. So I'm not too worried about that. So that is what we're doing for the first play. Second one, we got Josh Giddey under 25.5 PRA. This line seems too large for Josh Giddey, especially when OKC is at full strength. Giddey's usage and playing time significantly increases when the Thunder are without Shai or Jalen Williams. And when both players are active, Giddey averages around 20 PRA compared to 30 when SGA is inactive this season. Additionally, this game is likely to be paced down, coupled with New Orleans having an excellent defense. It's a great spot to fade Giddey in a tough matchup. I agree. Oh, no. Where'd it go? Sorry about that. So I'm in agreement with that. We've been taking Giddey overs when Shai is out, but when he's in, the numbers, the production goes like way down. I mean, Giddey he put up a triple-double one time when Shai was out, which is just insane. But yeah, let's see if we can come over here and put him in. And then where is he? There he is. Okay, so when we put Williams and Shai in, there we go. So, I mean, Shai was getting limited minutes back when this was happening. So I think that just going along with the narrative of what the player prop shop write-up said, when SGA and Jalen are both in, Giddey's production goes way down. And we've seen it here. That was the game that they both were in. So we got 22. So he did fade the line. And it's actually 25.5. I don't know why it got moved. Yeah, so even better. So it's 9 out of his last 30. And then coupled with going against New Orleans, who they will slow down the pace. I'm not too worried about Josh going over this line. I think that as long as they can stay healthy, because Jalen's been dealing with some injuries as well. I think the Chai will be fine. But as long as Jalen stays healthy, because Giddey will get extra production if Jalen does go out. But I'm not worried about it. I think that first game of playoffs, they're going to be firing on all cylinders. Production will go over there. Maybe Chet will get some action too, probably going up against Ingram. But yeah, I think that we can probably be confident that Giddey will probably be in the 18 to 20 range ish for that. That's kind of where he lives normally. As you guys can see down in this area here on the graph, that's kind of where he's averaging out. So I think that's going to be pretty accurate. And then I like the narrative of what Player Prop Shop is going off of with that. New Orleans is pretty tough. So that is our 2 Player Prop Shop plays for the day. Here's the slip. Again, we're taking the Paul George over for the free line. I'm not going to show you guys the breakdown on that. It's free for a reason. So again, we're taking Middleton under 32.5 PRA because it got bumped down. We couldn't take the 33. Josh Giddey over or under 25.5 PRA, and then Paul George over 0.5. So we got a couple unders today for the Player Prop Shop videos, but I think that the stats are in our favor, and then there's the narrative going behind the plays as well is pretty solid. So I'm liking these two. I think they're 2 solid picks. Again, if you guys aren't already, go get signed up on Player Prop Shop. The link is down in the description. If you guys want to build these on your own, I'm giving you obviously my favorite 2 for these types of videos. But yeah, if you guys want to use your own, take them as straights, build bigger parlays, take different lines, whatever you guys want, you can go through there, comb through the info, see what you guys like. Regardless, that is what we're doing for today's play. I may have another YouTube video out for you guys tonight, I believe. I'm probably going to try and do a hits video just because I haven't done one of those in a little bit. I just got to check the slate and see kind of what we're working with NBA, NHL, and MLB here, because they're all intertwined with playoffs with 2 of them, and then obviously regular season for MLB. So just got to see the slate. I will update you guys in the future, but you'll get at least one video tonight. So again, that's what we got for today's video. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Helps me out a lot. Like the video, comment, share it with your friends. You guys did awesome on last night's video. It was actually my most viral YouTube video yet. So I appreciate you guys for watching. If you stuck around this long, thank you. Really appreciate it. It's like 8 to 10 minute videos. I can't imagine too many people are staying till the end, but for the ones that are, I appreciate you. So thank you guys. I will see you in the next one. Peace.